Good evening, everyone. This is Chris from Almost Legit Garage, and today I am doing a little project on the Project Trailblazer. Now, it's kind of expired as Project Trailblazer because it does have a new owner, who is essentially my brother-in-law, so my fiance's sister's boyfriend, but serious boyfriend, you know, that kind of thing. Anyways, he ended up desperately needing a vehicle. I had this one laying around. He's like, hey, can I make payments? And I'm like, yeah, it's not quite done, but you need to get from point A to point B, you know. So I'll send it with you. So the rear AC still didn't work, or the rear blower motor still didn't work, and I'm pretty sure it's this part right here. It is the blower motor controller or resistor. It's technically a digital pulse width modulation thing, so it's not exactly a blower motor resistor. They're about $86, I believe, and they go way back in here. Hopefully you guys can see that, but it's around on the back of this air box here, is where it goes to. And apparently it comes out a little bit better when it's cold, because the AC is back there. But anyways, so okay, yeah, that kind of makes sense. So basically, to cool this thing, what they did is they put this thermal compound on the back of it, and what you're actually seeing is the back of the chip there. And this is actually cold in my hand from the AC blowing by it. So basically, this is what keeps that cool. Now, the AC in this truck didn't work. When I first got it, it had a leak, and so that would explain why this went bad, is because without the air conditioning going by it to keep it cool, then it doesn't, you know, it can't really control thermally or whatever. So that's an interesting idea, kind of stupid, because obviously what we just talked about can be problematic, and also condensation on something like this, because it is in an area where, you know, it's going to get hot and cold. In fact, you can see right there is your failure point. I'm not going to take this one apart to look at it, but it looks like a little, what is that, capacitor or diode? Looks like a little capacitor or something like that. But or not a capacitor. Yeah, I think it's a little diode. But anyways, yeah, you can see right there that's messed up. It's probably from water intrusion. You see, you got a little microprocessor there. That looks like your kind of like a, I think it's a MOSFET. I'm not really sure. I'm not really huge on electronic stuff yet, but I'm trying to learn, because then you can kind of, if you know how things are going to fail and you can learn why they fail, you can learn how to make them better. And, that's the whole name of the game. But anyways, so this goes around back. It's a pain in the butt to get to, but that's where it is. And we'll come back to you once I get all this back together and show you guys if it works. Now, the fan's up there. But if you don't want to go through all the trouble of replacing one of these, and you just desperately need airflow back here, all you have to do is, this is a plug that goes onto the fan itself, and you can run this ground wire to a switch and then to a ground. There's two good ones right there, and that'll get you by, but it only will have, you know, full speed, and won't have, you know, high and low, medium, any of that stuff. So hopefully this works, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, as you can see, we got the fan reinstalled, and it is actually working now. I tested it out, and it works on both the front controls and the rear controls, so great success. That's now fixed. I also fixed this stepper motor problem that I was having at the same time. And if you want more information on this panel removal and installation, watch that next video, where I'll kind of work it backwards to show you guys, because I already had this apart during diagnostics. Also would like to point out that if the stepper motor is clicking and clunking and not making good sounds, there's a possibility that your fan won't come on because of that stepper motor also. So you might have to do a relearn on the AC system and avoid the setting that causes that stepper motor to have issues. It's in my other video, but I showed you that this gear just has a bad spot on it, which wasn't allowing it to reach the point where it was supposed to, or where it needed to reach for that setting. So it just kept making that thumping sound as it started to open the or started to move the door, then it flapped back. But anyways, I hope this was informative. I know there's a lot of people on the forums and Facebook pages who have blower motor issues in the rear like this, and it's just that simple. I mean, it's not exactly easy to get to, but the part number for that is $1572813, and I believe that works for vehicles with the manual controls up front and also for the automatic controls up front. I'm not sure about for the automatic controls in the rear, but just check your application before you purchase that. And hope this was, like I said, I hope this is helpful. Stay tuned for more videos. Look up the video if you have a stepper motor, or the stepper motor video if you have problems with the stepper motor, or you want to learn how this back panel goes in. All the information will be over there. So thank you guys for watching. This is Chris from Almost Legit Garage. Come see us again. Later.